Still high this time. Oh! Let's go! Who's this guy?
To be continued.
Welcome, boys. Welcome.
Where's
how
Mrs.
y'all
May?
doing? Well, she left screaming and crying. She said something about knocking. I can't take those two one more day. Not sure what she meant by that, but she seemed pretty upset. So,
I mean,
well,
Huh. We were just breaking her in, man. I mean, she lasts longer than anyone. She's been here a whole 2 weeks.
yeah, and she was a pretty good lady. I think she only cried maybe 5 times.
That also was a record.
You what?
Just 5 times in 2 weeks.
huh. Well, seems like something had her pretty tore up. I can't imagine what it was. You boys look like some fine, well-behaved individuals. But we're going to have a real good time today. We're going to have a good time now.
No touching!
Well, I'm sorry about it. Now, what's your name again?
Daniel.
Well, I'm sorry, Daniel. But I think we'll have a good time.
No touching!
Okay, then. And your name?
Nathaniel.
We're twins.
Twins.
Well, I'm not going to touch either one of you anymore. I didn't need that. Well, the lesson, boys, it's a real, I mean, it'll have you on the edge of your seat. It's a miracle, just like it'll be a miracle if church starts at 11. Oh, man. But today's lesson is going to be about the 3 Hebrew children, okay? We're first up, we got to talk about the good guys. We got Shadrach.
Don't call him Chad. His name is Shad. Rack.
Okay. We got Meshach.
It's not your shack, it's me shack.
All right. And then we got Abednego.
Abednego. He don't stop. His name's Abednego.
Now we followed along so far. Okay.
Yeah, well, that was intense.
It was. It shocked me a little bit. But next we got the bad guy. Okay. Now this man, he has one name, but it's 5 syllables, which is a lot for one man's name.
Sure.
And that man's name is Nebuchadnezzar. Okay, can you say that with me? Nebuchadnezzar.
Nebuchadnezzar.
Chattanooga.
Nebuchadnezzar.
No, Nebuchadnezzar.
Cheddar Jack.
Nebuchadnezzar.
We'll read along
She's
again.
dark.
We'll read along again.
He sounds like he's one bad name.
Literally.
He's a bad
That name that hard.
You know, I mean, if my mom had named me that, though, I've been probably meaner than I am. Imagine spelling that in kindergarten. Like, N-E-B, Knezer. You know? I mean, I couldn't with the
Maybe
Nebuchadnezzar.
N-E-B.
Period. There you go.
Just like
Neb.
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 Yeah.
You
I like
boys sure do like to cut it.
Hi, I'm Sean Burgundy, and when I'm thirsty after a tough day at Church Center, I reach for a nice, lukewarm Adam and Eve's apple cider. And I know what you're thinking. Adam and Eve aren't the best decision makers. True. But boy, can they make a delicious drink. Think your drink is fresh? This is straight from the garden. Sure, they had a million different drinks they could have made, but apparently this is the only one that would do. At the low price of 1 farthing, this drink is cheap, considering all it cost. Adam and Eve's apple cider. It gives you leaves to dress in. 100% unfermented and serpent free.
Malachi, and I'm the inventor of the MyPillow. Nothing will give you a heavenly night's sleep like one of my new MyPillows. Now available in 3 sizes: small, medium, and our newest, large. If you buy, act now, and if you buy all 3 sizes, I'll throw in a free MyPillow mattress pad topper. It's free, but you have to pay the shipping and handling, of course. Visit our website at www.mypillowisArock.com and choose any size for the low introductory price of 1 shekel and 2 denarius. Tonight on the Jerusalem Basketball Association on Mount Olive Sports, we have a double header of conference deciding matchups. First, at 8 o'clock, we have the main event. The visiting Philistines and their star center will take on the underdog Israelites, who have home valley advantage. But will it be enough to overcome this true David versus Goliath matchup? At 10:30, we will feature a game that nobody cares about. The last place Chaldeans will visit the Moabites, who are fresh off a stunning defeat of the first place Romans.
So King Neb, we'll call him Ned, okay, he decided to make a giant golden statue of himself. And it was 90 feet high. And it was 9 feet thick, okay. Now that's a pretty big statue.
Now wait, hold up, teacher. I got some questions I'd like to address.
Okay,
Some concerns.
okay.
Number 1, now our boy Neb, he seems he's all about some Neb. And then 2, I mean, gold for real. I mean, of all the possible blingy materials, why not 90 feet of diamond? I mean, rubies.
Now you're talking.
I mean, you know,
I know.
gold, really?
Both valid points. I wonder if he had like a 20-foot gold chin goatee thing, you know, like that kind of. That sounds weird.
Well, those are all good questions and points, boys, but we got to get back to the story now, okay? So King Neb, not only did he have the statue made, but now things get interesting, okay? He has an announcement, okay? And he made that announcement. It said that everybody must kneel to this big old statue of him. And you know, and whenever the heralds, that's words for a band back in those times, whenever the band would play, you had to kneel to the statue. Okay, and now as you can imagine, this was a problem. People like us who worship the one and only God.
That's a commandment, I think. You should
It
worship
is.
no other God, not even if it's 90-foot golden statue. I remember it. That was number 8, I think.
That's close
Somewhere.
enough.
It's more than 10.
Less than 10.
It's in the top 10.
More than one, less than 10.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, that's close enough.
Okay.
But, you know, I'm glad you know that.
Yeah. No touching.
I forgot. I'm sorry about that.
This dude has issues. I mean, issues. Let's recap,
Not
okay?
you, not you.
Yeah, no.
Ned.
Talking about
Ned.
King Ned.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
He was
You
not
might
made.
too. You get big stuff.
All right, let's recap what we've got, okay? Enormous gold statue of himself. House band who plays at his command.
That rhymed. It was good. I liked it.
Sure it
Good
did.
job. Good job.
People kneeling, now tossing dudes in furnaces. I mean, dude.
This boy is on fire.
That was very good.
No touching!
I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. Dang.
Do you have trees that need to be trimmed? We're experts. Look at how our owner Zacchaeus has scurried right to the top. Also, look how friendly he is. We have been trimming trees and landscaping for 2,000 years. Go check out our work all over the Holy Land, including our most famous work, the Garden of Gethsemane. Remember our motto, if it was good enough for Jesus, it should be good enough for you. Visit us online at www.weclimbtrees.com. Use code GlenMacIsAwesome for 15% off purchases of 200 denarius or more.
Hey, this is Noah checking in with you for your 7-day forecast. As you can see, it's going to be a pretty wet week. We look at Monday, you got some rain. Tuesday, it's raining again. Wednesday, you might be underwater by this point. Thursday, the sky is going to be water. And Friday, I mean, you know what's coming. It's raining. As far as percentages, it's going to rain. So I'd get your umbrellas ready and your boats if you got them. And if you don't, I know a guy.
Jonah's fishing lures. The other guys claim to be able to catch the biggest fish, but no one knows fish inside and out like Jonah. If you haven't caught fish in 3 days and 3 nights, get your money back. Call us today at 10.
So to no one's surprise, the band played and everybody kneeled, except our boys, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And that's a funny name.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah, we like to have fun in here.
Yeah, we do.
But guess what? Old Neb, he didn't like it
No.
at all.
What? Duh, Neb no liking anything except himself, and I mean, apparently gold.
Right. And super hot furnaces.
Well, you know, he was a man who liked what he liked.
Himself and gold.
Golden furnace.
And furnace.
And chin cookies.
As weird as it was. So he calls our 3 boys in and is basically like, you boys didn't worship my statue. Okay. And so I'm going to give you a second chance.
Fair, man. Nice.
But next time, I need you to listen or you're going to be in real trouble. Okay?
Like
We've heard
furnace
that. We've heard
trouble.
that.
We have heard that before. Yeah, you know. Well, that was a close one, you know. I mean, they got off the hook that time, and like that time, Miss Marie, you remember it was just a couple weeks ago, let us off the hook. We were trying to play pin the tail on the pastor. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Lucky for us, your aim's bad.
Yeah.
I mean, and the pastor, he's quicker than he looks.
He doesn't
He
look
is.
real quick, but he did move pretty quick in that.
You boys are some rash.
I missed. It's fine.
Okay, well, actually, our boys said, your threat means nothing to us. If you throw us in the fire, the God we serve can rescue us from your roaring furnaces and anything else that you might cook up, O King. But even if he doesn't, you know, it wouldn't make a bit of difference. We would still serve our gods, and we wouldn't worship your statue no matter what.
In your face, Ned.
Take that!
Right there. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Boom! Woo!
Do you have a house or building that is old and needs to be torn down? Give us a call at Joshua's Demolition. Make your appointment today, and we promise anything you need torn down will be down in 7 days. New customers must provide their own trumpets. Also, walking shoes are a good idea. Check us out on them internets at www.wallsfalldown.com. Hashtag music that brings the walls down. Hashtag literally. Hashtag no kidding, walls are falling.
Do you find yourself in need of a razor for a children's church video? We know just the gal. Roz at Roz's Razors. No time for a shave or plenty of time stuck in prison? Then Roz's Razors are for you. Look how sturdy that thing looks. It would take the beard off a first century Israelite in no time fast. As an added perk, you can unroll the razor and use it to cook on your grill. Roz's Razors. All rights reserved, patent pending. No refunds for festered hairs, bulls, or faulty products. Jerusalem City donkeys, Jerusalem City. We're healing!
We want to see ya on a donkey.
New locations to serve you in Bethlehem and Nazareth, but never Samaria. Old OO inventory has to go for the new 01 models coming in. Bad credit, no problem. We do unto others as we would have them do to us. Financing issues, we do 33 years. Call us today at 3.
Why do we have commercials for our Sunday school class?
I don't know. I was wondering that myself. Maybe mom and daddy's quit tying.
Oh, they did buy that new Camaro.
It's true.
Oh, boys, it doesn't have to make sense. I
Sure.
I think they're funny myself, especially that fella doing the weather forecast. That one always gets
Good looking
me.
dude,
He is. You know. But speaking of Neb, he crazy Neb, as I like to call him.
Accurate.
If you thought that he was off his rocker before, well, he's plumb fell off it now.
Completely off.
Yeah. And the porch, for that matter. I mean, he's in the yard. Yeah. Through the yard, down the
A
road.
lot of fall.
Made it to the 4 lane.
Yeah.
On that deal.
It's a long ways to the 4 lane.
Still falling. He's headed this way.
Okay.
But he's mad.
We need to get on the story. You're about to lose me.
Well, Neb, if you
Who's we
listen,
talking about again?
Neb.
Neb.
Nebuchadnezzar. It says it
Nebuchadnezzar.
right here. First word in chapter 3 of Daniel. Nebuchadnezzar.
Chad Nizar.
Yeah.
Chad
Now
Nizar.
he's mad.
Okay.
He is hot as a match. Okay. And he orders his furnace keepers to make the fire 7 times hotter for our boys.
Well, alright. Couple things. One, who has furnace keepers? Okay. What? No. Rhetorical question, you two.
Sure.
Number 2, 7 times hotter. I mean, like not 6 or 8. I mean, but 7. I mean, seems just a bit much to me.
True. I feel like just a regular old hot fire would have done the trick. 7 times harder.
I mean, come on.
But that's like Aunt Louise's house during the winter.
Oh man, I'm sweating just thinking
It's so
about that.
hot. I mean, stifling.
I
You
broke
know
a
what I'm
sweat.
saying? Phew. But if we know anything about Neb, it's that bigger is better, apparently.
Been to some churches.
You know what, Daniel? That would be a great name for a Christmas play. So anyway, Neb, he gets his strong army to toss our boys into the fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it turns out the fire, it was too hot, and it ended up killing the men that threw the boys in there.
Well,
Mental note. Don't want to furnace keep it
true story. Bad insurance, I bet. Poor dudes, I mean, maybe it's like 3 times hotter. I mean, just like 2 or 3 times hotter and they'd have made it.
I mean, seriously. I mean, you know, those are the guys that threw our boys into the fire.
Hey, boys, I know this is a violent,
Just do their job.
gruesome tale, but this is what you get in the intermediate Sunday school class. You're not children anymore.
Mom said we wasn't ready for teenage class, I guess.
I can see why.
Well, you might want to stay in here for a few years then, but it's in the scripture. This is what happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
But we are to love our neighbors, okay, even those that throw us in fiery furnaces.
It's not an everyday occurrence. Such a big.
Well,
Yeah.
so our boys are in the fire, okay, and as Neb looks in there, he asks, "Now wait a minute, we only threw 3 men in there, 3 boys in there,
Yeah.
okay,
I mean,
and we only threw 3."
well, I mean, it'd been like 10 seconds. You'd think he could remember how many people
Yeah,
were thrown in there.
I mean, how many roasted humans did this guy order a day? I mean, great day, good grief.
Well, now he threw them in there bound up,
Yeah.
okay, so they couldn't run around and leave or something.
Sure.
But
Because the fire wasn't hot enough. It didn't want them running off.
yeah.
All been run around in place.
Uh-huh. So it turns out that the boys, not only were they not bound up anymore, okay, but loose. And there wasn't just 3 people either. There was 4 people in that fire, in that furnace. 4. Okay. And he looked like the Son of God, that 4th man. Okay. And which we believe, and scholars believe, I cross-reference this in this big old Bible of mine. A lot of people think that is the first pre-Bethlehem Jesus sighting. Okay.
Oh, Ned's gonna be in trouble for hurting our boys now.
Yeah, he will. I mean, so what does Jesus teach? I mean, does he hang Neb upside down by his toenails? I mean, we get threatened with that quite a bit.
We do. That hurt. I don't think my toenails would withstand my
That's
weight.
why I don't let mine grow out.
I've been eating some bagels at the house.
I cut mine short,
now
so I
boys,
can't get
please. We got to keep on track.
Excuse me.
Our boys weren't hurt at all. Okay. What? The Bible says that the fire had no power, nor was a hair on their head singed. Neither were their coats changed, nor the smell of the fire had passed on them. Okay.
That's some powerful protection right there. I could use some of that protection at the beauty shop last week.
True.
I wonder if Jesus could protect me from your smell or next time you haven't showered. Not you.
Hey, I shower once a week, whether I need to or not. Thank you very much.
That's plenty.
I mean,
That's plenty. Well, I'm just telling you, that's plenty of showering. In the pioneer times, they didn't even have showers, and they built this nation.
true.
Once
But
a
that's
week
all-
is fine, boy. You hear me?
Long hair does care. Are you really strong and have really, really long hair? Then Samson's Gym and Hair Salon is the place for you. See Obezekai? He has no hair and he's not strong. But look, after 1 month at Samson's Gym and Hair Salon, look what we can do for you. Call us to set an appointment today. Dial 45, as in pound.
Let's go camping, Paul.
At Paul's Tents, quality is our #1 priority. Whether you need a tent for traveling in the wilderness for 40 years or just a loaner for your young man's bar mitzvah, we have the tent for you. Visit us on the Damascus Road and check out our new inventory just in time for that summer missionary journey.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. I'm liking it. Oh man, I wish I had some fish. It's not good, but at least it's free.
Come on down to Moses' Manna, where our manna is new every morning. We do stand behind our product. Just don't try to keep it overnight. Seriously, don't. Unless you like maggots. I mean, we don't. It's not named Moses' Maggots, you know.
So God not only protected our boys Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, but also used her faithfulness to change the mind of a king.
Oh, crazy king.
And you got that right. But now Neb says, "Blessed be the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. He sent his angel and rescued his servants who trusted in him. And they ignored the king's orders and laid their bodies on the line rather than serve or worship any god but their own."
Boy, that was a faster turnaround than the time we hit that deacon in the back of the head with the spit wad.
Now let us have a little. Hey! Get the kids back to children's church. Now let us tell him all about our troubles. He will hear our pain us cry. He will answer, I am.
Yeah, boy, that knee
That was a
jerk.
good one. I mean,
Splits as rapture quick.
fast.
Well, the faithfulness of our boys caused a turn in King Ned, who goes on to issue a decree, which is like an order, you know, a rule, if you will.
Decree you clean your room or
I
something.
declare you take a shot.
Yeah.
Never.
Once a week's fine. We've been over this. Who says anything that anyone who says anything against the God of these three boys will be cut into pieces and their houses turned into a dunghill, which is droppings.
Okay. Well, two things. Number one, our boy Crazy Ned, he didn't stay gone long, did he? I mean, he's cutting people in pieces. And number two, if I was cut into pieces, don't think I'd much care what my house was turned into.
Yeah, really, even if it was a hill of poop.
That's what, yeah,
Well-
well, and poops.
Well, you know, those are good points, boys. I think it was more of just kind of a scare tactic. I don't think he actually went through with it. It seemed kind of pointless. But Ned, he goes on to promote our boys in their city.
So in the end, it seems that the faithfulness of a few young, maybe rowdy boys was able to change the mind of a king.
Hey, we're a few young boys, two actually, but a few.
Rowdy.
I mean, you mean our actions and faith could change things, even in a big adult world?
Well, now, boys, I think that was true in the time of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And I think that's true now. Matter of fact, I think our world could definitely use a few faithful, young, even rowdy, young people reminding us adults that what should really be important, even if they are a little mischievous. Okay.
No touching!
Golly, I keep forgetting that.
At Elijah's Fire Pits, we make the best, safest, and most powerful fire pits in the galaxy. Has your fire pit gotten wet from a recent rainstorm? No problem for us. We call our fire down from Almighty God. A little dampness is nothing for Him. Our fire pits are 100% Elijah made. Don't accept those cheap Baal imitations. Only the real thing will do if you need a fire and you need it fast. Have kids in need of a s'more, like right this second? Perfect. Fire from Heaven will toast that marshmallow in no time flat. Give us a call or come by our showroom under the juniper tree.
Right on the corner, right on the price. Come visit Joe and me today at our new location in Samaria City, Camels. We're on our new improved Camel line.
Our competition may want to see ya on a donkey, but who wants a stubborn old donkey when you can have a new O2 model Camel? Come check out our 2-hump and new luxury edition model with 3rd hump family seating. Visit us in the heart of the Mammal Mile.
Clark and David Collins,
Yes.
Steve Brooks,
Lee Turner.
all that. I never
Lee
had
Turner.
Lee.
Wow.
Lee's an adult in Sunday school
Okay.
now.
Still.
How do you look at Sean?
Don't call him Chad. His name is Shad. I mean,
I had no warning, Ben.
I didn't want to give you too much. Okay, we'll try it again.
Damn. I won't be like Isaiah, don't get scared. Shaking the sand.
We had a knife for me to hold.
I got one, you know? Same one from last week. We wouldn't even have to run them.
Hey, 10% is good enough for Jesus. I'll be good enough for Uncle Sam. Somebody said one time.
Hey! Get some joints, church!
This is my favorite. Because like there'll be commercials coming in and out. What if commercials for Sunday school place?
Wondering that myself.
You know, the offering's been a little down at this church. We gotta keep the lights on.
It's true. It doesn't have to make sense. I worked that in here.
Here I am.
kept coming to. Just kept coming. It was, because I was still thinking about exactly how I was going.
Fire.
Looks like you got a big child back of him.
Am I hearing this fine?
Trying to save y'all's parents some money, it's like a tie.
I started to say, I'm telling Mom on you. That's what I was going to
Mom! Sunday school teacher
Sister
says it's
teacher
okay to
says
smell
brother
weird
can be
back of my
nasty.
house.
It can be stinky, smelly.
This is when you get the best outtakes.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
If we don't do that, then we gotta do something else. Okay. And you know that's right.
Almost as good as Kenley.
Yeah.
A Bendigo.
Strawberries. Them man's farm strawberries.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
In the bucket.
Perfect.
Up here.
I'm gonna try to say a Bendigo again without laughing.
Like you said, a Bendigo.
A Bendigo.
Is that our sports cream for bad muscles?
There you go. He don't stop. His ain't the Bendigo. He just goes. No.
Catch your side, or you're right on it.
I think I may have to. There was a lot. I wasn't paying attention. The whole time I was like thinking about what I was actually going to do. Go ahead.
I'm gonna run at you and jump, throw my legs out. I'm gonna put my right arm out, kind of grab your side, and then take your right arm.
Depends how
catch
wide
my
this
legs.
view
That was
is.
way too much.
You know how to kiss.
Yes. All right, I just need you to run, and what I'm going to do is try to put my shoulder in your midsection,
Oh, okay.
and then just wrap up. Okay.
All right, I'll try to just see.